the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we got a great one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Commanders of San Antonio. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. There he goes, right side. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jonathan Taylor, 73 yards. And the Saints are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Point after here coming up. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score is 6-7. Commanders nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Chase Brown, 69 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
At the 42-yard line.
Here we go. 52 points. Ready?
Here's Rattler. That's taken in by Hanson, complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They give to Taylor out of the gun. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 101 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
At the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Set. Hut.
They'll run here with Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes over there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Now he's going to step up and run. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Owe. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because
and now off to the races down the right side. And touchdown! Chase Brown with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Commanders 14, Saints 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Owe in there to get him. It's a loss of 5
yards. And it's third down. Third and 11.
What do they have for this? Third and 11.
Red cycle. Let's go. 50. Quick slide through. Ready.
Rattler wants to throw it. This one taken in by Olave. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Here we go. We don't blue. Right. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Rattler. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
25 yards.
They get 25 yards out of that one. And that leads to a New Orleans first down.
It's a game of
To the air is Rattler.
First down.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be down at the 46. Well, they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
At the 46-yard line.
The motion, the tight end across the formation. And Rattler, he'll throw again. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Ready?
A short throw caught by Andrews. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he'll go down at the 28. 111 yards on the ground here for Harris. It's a first down.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Rattler. And he's wrapped up. Taken down back at the 25. Drew Sanders charging hard for that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Olave motioning to the left.
Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Black, call red. 6, mega, ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, San Antonio in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Come on.
They'll look to throw here. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And the San Antonio 1st down.
19 Lions.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Pushing his way through. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
At the 32-yard line.
70.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 162 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
10 at the 20-yard line.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. An audible here to get a new look.
18 card, go!
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is what having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move it on.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Brown. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. Brown once more. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Chase Brown saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 2 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards. That's good for a Saints 1st down.
To the air once more is Rattler. That one deep for London. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
From the shotgun, Rattler. Now he'll tuck this and run. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his 1st carry of the game.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
45, Watson, 6, black shot. Real green. Cut.
On 4th down, here's Rattler. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Saints.
Let's go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And some room to work. The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a game 144 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Red 38.
On play action, Rattler. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. His pass caught at the 4. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. They'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6.
Let's go next.
The ball's out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Saints 16.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
3rd down, here's Brown. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
A gain of 5.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this one is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Here we go. Sticky, green, red, yellow, ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Here's Rattler. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Adafe Owe, his 2nd sack of the night.
13 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Let's go. Right, 52. Ready.
Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Complete to Jonathan.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. And it's intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
We got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Odafe.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
19, go!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Chase Brown on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. Drill green. 52. Hunt.
Rattler wants to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. That is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think the key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Washington, first down.
They're going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended it worse.
Yeah, for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Drag it. Come on, come on.
Now this time he'll look to throw. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one too low.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Man, 206 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19.
They go right back to the ground here on Brown. And able to work his way down to the 16. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Right back to Brown. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 1.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
That's good.
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
An inside give, Brown. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now 3rd down and 7.
Here we go.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Chase Brown taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Makes the score.
Aubrey good with the PAT.
Saints.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. The pass caught by Olave. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
That's another Saints first down.
Throwing is Rattler. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Rattler. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
Gain of 15. First down, New Orleans.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To the air is Rattler. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Ready?
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 13 yards out. And the Saints are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
Commanders 35, Saints 33.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco switch. Ready?
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play.
Brings up second and
Back now in San Antonio.
35-yard line.
It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
19, like it.
Looking to throw. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Evan Ingram from 21 yards away. And the Commanders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Aubrey now for the point after. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score. 42, Saints 33.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Until the 22-yard line.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Want to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 6. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready?
Now a 2nd and 6.
Ready?
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards. That's good for the Saints.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And once this gets the pocket there, trying to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
33. Green jack. Red cycle. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Olave holds it in. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. To the air once more is Rattler. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Calling the game 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Rattler working out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Drake London from 17 yards out. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Commanders 42, Saints 41.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. Oh, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
Ready.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drake London with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And he is not going to make it. So they will be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it will remain a 5-point ball game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, break. Trap 60, trap. Let's go. Buffalo 18.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. This offense so far on third down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. That time, Charles, great job keeping him in the pocket and not letting him escape.
And, Brandon, I think this was a great example of the front and the back working together, meaning the back covering, no place to go with the football. And the front, terrific job on the edge so he couldn't escape outside. And then, of course, the inside pressure kept him hemmed in as well.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Rattler. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now he brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to
Yellow,
go.
blue. 10 black, claws red. Yellow. Ready?
Here's Rattler. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
70 Ranger. Here we go. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
Rattler wants to throw it. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Chris Olave, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Now for the point after. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Saints 61, Commanders 42.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now fit it. Not even a little bit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
On the jump.
Brings up third down and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
60 Eagles. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Jalen Lane, 38 yards. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Washington will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And this one incomplete.
61.
And all that remains is 13 seconds. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And the Saints season will march on as we say thanks for watching and so long.